I think it's a good thing that Carrick is there, give fresh life. I hope he's the guy. I mean, Man United and Arsenal back at the top would be nice. I don't mind winning this one and United winning the next one.
Yeah, I'm still. I still don't want to be carried away because I hope that the board, United board, does not make emotional decisions because I'm an emotional guy, and if you beat Man City and you beat Arsenal, I'm wondering why Jim has not asked you to say how much you want and just go ahead and trash that that contract. But you see, that's why I'm a fan. So I'm hoping that the United board approaches this differently because I said here before Arsenal that Arsenal is going to attack us, and that's where we thrive. That's one of the things I say that made me go for the draw. That I'm going for the draw because Arsenal is going to attack us, and that's going to give us a chance to sit back and plan from without being the ball and target and see how we get them. And that really happened. The same happened versus Man City. Then what about when, because those both games we've had below 50% possession. What happens when you have 70% possession? Are we going to use transitions when teams are sitting deep? But also, I want to point out something that you see how United play right now, how impressive they are, and you really forget what Amorim put into the team. That's real quick, and I'm going to mention a few things. You see how United are very comfortable with Carrick in small spaces. Triangles they do for Shaki, that interchange between Dogu and Bruno leading into the goal, players asking for the ball when they are under pressure and starting from the back. Under pressure from Arsenal, we're starting from the back with Lamens and sweeping those passes across, waiting to take them inside. That is not new. That's not new. We've been doing that. You see how United players are attacking with intent. Once they get the ball, they swarm up front, creating chances and trying to see off the game. That is not new. That's been there. The only problem we had, which Carrick has nailed, is being solid. That's what I'm saying. He got the basics right. He has all players playing in their position. So he just came in, picked his back four, went back to the three midfielders, and we've played good teams that are not in their best form and collected very good results there. But it's very hard for me at this point to separate Amorim's system with Carrick fully, except for the fact that Carrick has fixed things that Amorim should have fixed, but he did not because of his ego, because he and the sporting director had fights, and he wanted to show that I'm still the main decision maker here. That's why he did not adapt to the system, to adapt and play 4-3-3. But at the same time, he also told the club that he was not going to play 4-3-3 anyway, and they still went with him. Now, it's games that teams are going to sit behind that are going to let me know who this Carrick is. Because Carrick has coached 5 games. In those 5 games, he's played Pep Guardiola twice. He's played Arteta twice. And he's played Unai Emery once. He's not lost any of them, but he has only coached big games. Carrick has never coached a small game for United. So
and
I
Tuchel,
still wait to see his fingerprint.
I think draw again with Tuchel.
Oh, it was Tuchel, Arteta, and Unai. This is the first time he's meeting Guardiola, right? Because he drew with Tuchel, then beat Arteta in the FA, and beat Unai in the Champions League. So it's the first time he's met Guardiola. But in other words, he's only played big games, and I want to see how he plays small teams.
Well, it looks like the good days are coming. There is Moses and then there is Joshua that will lead you to Canaan.